Hello, I'm Josh Callahan, and this is Podmesh, your personal podcast. Hey there, friends and fellow podcast enthusiasts. As the world reels from the news of Silvio Berlusconi's passing, we can't help but recognize the influence the former Italian prime minister wielded in both politics and society. Get ready for today's Podmesh episode, in which we embark on an engrossing exploration of his captivating life and career. Join me on this journey as we traverse his formative years in business, dive into his initiation into politics, and scrutinize the many controversies and scandals he faced. Together, we'll examine the indelible legacy he leaves behind. So surround yourself with some intrigue and buckle in for the life and career of Silvio Berlusconi on Podmesh. And so the tale of Silvio Berlusconi unfolded. Born on a fateful September day in 1936 within the bustling city of Milan, this bright young mind stemmed from rather humble beginnings, with a bank employee for a father and a doting housewife as his mother. By embracing his intelligence, he secured a place at the Catholic University of the Sacred Heart in Milan, earning his stripes and diving headfirst into the world of business. But did you know that along his ambitious path he dabbled as a singer aboard cruise ships? An interesting first step for a man destined for giant leaps. Soon after, however, he realized the untapped potential within the television broadcasting industry, and without timidity, in 1973 founded Fininvest. His impressive business venture rapidly evolved into one of Italy's largest media companies, reaching into realms such as advertising, publishing, and even sports. With his affairs flourishing, our protagonist dipped his toes into the world of politics. Providentially, in 1994, Berlusconi founded Forza Italia, and like a phoenix, rose from the media mogul's ashes as the newly elected Prime Minister of Italy. Not just once, thrice. With charm and a determined spirit, he toiled away, lowering taxes, enhancing infrastructure, and endeavoring to cultivate a prosperous job market. Alas, every tale has its shadows. Our charismatic homme politique was beset with scandals from corruption and bribery pilfering their way into the plot. Yet, the greatest twist came in 2013. Tax fraud conviction earned him a 4-year sentence, later commuted to more palatable community service, but ultimately leading to his parliamentary expulsion. Though his star had dimmed, Berlusconi maintained his effervescent presence within Italy's political sphere, speaking volumes about his resilience. Regrettably, chronic myelomonocytic leukemia complications concluded his life's narrative on this very day, the 12th of June, at Milan's San Raffaele Hospital. Regardless of the maelstrom of controversies revolving around his person, it's impossible to overlook his entrepreneurial and political prowess. No doubt, Silvio Berlusconi will be etched in history, leaving a formidable legacy for generations to scrutinize and momentarily imagine themselves treading in his colossal footsteps. As our tale continues, we find the intrepid Silvio Berlusconi turning his capable gaze towards a whole new venture, the world of politics. It was in 1994 that he brought to life Forza Italia, a center-right political party that resonated with conservative Italians. Indeed, with magnetic charisma and media savvy, he snatched a momentous victory in that year's general election, securing his place as Italy's prime minister. What followed was a surge of determination to revolutionize the workings of the Italian government. He sought to reduce bureaucracy/taxes and propagate overall economic growth. Berlusconi brought the spark of his business acumen into the political realm, envisioning innovative policies for the greater good of all his fellow countrymen. Howbeit, our protagonist's political odyssey was marked by substantial controversy. Accusations flew in the air like sharp-tongued, stormy arrows, accusing him of cunningly utilizing his immense media dominion. Even his connections, such as the enigmatic Muammar Gaddafi, were questioned. Our story's leading man found himself entangled in webs of corruption and bribery allegations, haunting him in the form of his ongoing legal confrontations. Yet amidst the murky waters, Berlusconi's resilient spirit would not yield, ensuring he remained a titan in Italy's political tapestry. With 3 tenures as prime minister and a stalwart Forza Italia, he cast a monumental, albeit complex, influence upon the country's political milieu during the twilight of the 20th century and dawning of the 21st. In his own words, Silvio Berlusconi declared, "I am not a saint, I am a sinner, but I am also a man who has done a lot for his country." This reflection compels us to ponder over the duality of this intriguing individual. Agree or disagree with his political compass, an indisputable fact flutters before our eyes. Silvio Berlusconi's impact on Italian politics and society as a whole shall endure, leaving indelible marks throughout history. Delving deeper into our captivating tale, the ever-resilient Silvio Berlusconi encountered stormy seas in the form of controversies and scandals. Within this maelstrom, accusations swirled, ranging from corruption and bribery to lurid sex scandals that threatened to engulf him. One particularly infamous chapter, perhaps familiar to you, was Berlusconi's unwelcome dance with the Italian justice system. In 2013, a tax fraud conviction cast a damper on his political career, sentencing him to 4 years behind bars. And while he managed to fend off the harshest consequences with an appeal, this skirmish with the law stubbornly clung to his coattails. Then there were the notorious Bunga Bunga soirees that catapulted Berlusconi into the limelight. His private residence transformed into the stage for these opulent gatherings, at which he nervously faced accusations of hosting underage girls and engaging in salacious debauchery. Alas, the unsavory stain of scandal led to his untimely resignation as prime minister in 2011. And yet our intrepid protagonist stood tall against the tide of criticism, his charisma and media savvy providing an unwavering buoy in the sea of political chaos. As his detractors clamored for his resignation and prosecution, he held his head high, navigating the treacherous waters of Italian politics with the cunning of a maestro. Ah, but friends, we cannot dismiss Berlusconi's contributions to Italy's political terrain, despite the shadow of scandal that looms overhead. Here was a man, a titan of industry, who wielded his skills and vision for the betterment of his fellow Italians. Amidst the clashing chords in Berlusconi's symphony of life, there emerges a melody of ambition, perseverance, and undeniable influence. And so whether you view Silvio Berlusconi as a sinner or a saint, it's hard to deny that his life and career have been nothing short of an enthralling odyssey, a tale teeming with business masterstrokes, politics both pure and dubious, and scandals that will echo for generations. Grab a front row seat, gentle reader, as the story of Berlusconi continues to unfold on history's stage. As we follow the roller coaster of Silvio Berlusconi's life and times, we see this former heavyweight gladiator in the arena of Italian politics facing a series of restless reckonings as he grapples with the very oxymorons of his existence, passion against controversy, business within politics, and cunningly dodging the sticky webs of a stained reputation. We cannot help but lean in for more of his tale. Diving headfirst into the twilight years of Berlusconi's career, we explore how he channeled his vigor towards securing his own legacy. Regardless of the questionable limelight that long cast resistance on his path, his firebrand vision glistened all the same. He persisted in passionately championing his Forza Italia party, strategizing the blueprint of his breathtaking media empire. Meanwhile, his metamorphosis uncovers a soft and compassionate side through initiatives like the Fondazione Silvio Berlusconi. His heart generously touched pressing concerns such as cancer research and stem cell therapy. The question tugging at our curious minds remains, how does one wrap their thoughts around this volatile persona charged with accusations of misdeeds, yet a seemingly pure philanthropic heart? As our tale reaches its twilight, Berlusconi's departure had no shred of diminishing impact on Italian politics. The charisma that magnetically pulled people into his orbit persevered, stamping an unforgettable legacy into Italy's history books. So, fellow seekers of fascinating stories, in the grand tapestry of Silvio Berlusconi's life veritably marbled with contradictions, a persistent soul immersed in the embers of passion emerged. In his grand opera, a pivotal solo resounding with zealous pursuits for country, his visionary soul stood as firm as the foundation stones of Rome. His passion and ambition cascaded down recent years' chamber, where the shadows of controversy swirled and mingled. In the glowing embers of this exhilarating saga told across Italian lands, presided over by the indomitable protagonist ladies. No, my friends, we laugh and ponder in scrupulous detail the resplendent adventures and palpable humanity of this fascinating maestro, a tale etched immutably into Italian history. What a ride it's been, my friends, delving into the intriguing and contentious life of Silvio Berlusconi, ex-Prime Minister of Italy. Love him or hate him, his recent passing caught our attention, and we trust that our deep dive into his legacy kept you both entertained and informed. Don't forget to grab the Podmesh Android app from the Google Play Store so you never miss out on our daily episodes filled with captivating discussions. As Josh Callahan, I urge you to share this ride with your friends and spread the curiosity. Thanks for letting me be a part of your day, and catch you on the next Podmesh episode. You're tuned into Podmesh, the AI-generated podcast with unique insights and topics. Enjoyed it? Share the Podmesh app with friends who'd love it too. Please note, AI-generated content may contain inaccuracies. Stay enthusiastic and catch more captivating content right here in Podmesh.